Hi guys, welcome to another short video by Antiques Arena. My name is Walter O'Neill and here's another of my videos showing you how to do things. Now this one here is going to be removing labels of your antiques. Now as you're aware, I bought some sticker removal kit for £50 each a few days ago to try. Now everybody knows when you buy something on a boot, whether it's brass, whether it's glass, porcelain, you get the stickers and you try and peel them and they stuck on, and no matter how much you peel them they always leave loads of the underlying behind. There you go. There's loads of it left. No matter how hard you try, you always have pieces left. It always leaves the glue and almost always leaves an underlayer of label. So we're going to try this and see basically if it's any good. Now I'll read the instructions because I don't want to use the product and it be no good and we blame it and they say, well, you haven't read the instructions. So directions for use are: apply directly onto the sticker or label, allow a few minutes for sticker remover to soak into surface, gently lift the edge with a plastic scraper provided and remove sticker. Reapply more product and repeat the process if any residue remains. Then wipe the surface clean with a cloth. For that I got some kitchen roll. Always test on an inconspicuous area of the surface to be treated before use. If the surface marks, discolors or fades, do not use. May dull some plastic materials. Now I'd be more concerned about this stripping the patina of bronze, copper, brass. But at the moment I'm going to use it on a piece of glass, so I'm certainly not worried about it damaging the glass. What I have here is a Waterford crystal vase. Now I know I can spend 10 minutes, I can soak it and I can scrub it, but I don't want the Waterford label to come off. And to get this glue residue off the labels is a pain in the arse. So we're going to have a go and we'll see what happens. So we have the sticker remover. I'll give it a bit of a shake just in case it needs a shake. Ooh, it stinks, guys. So I'm simply just going to apply it on like so. I don't want it to go on the Waterford label, so make sure it doesn't go on the Waterford one, which it did a bit there, ran. So you can see there I've given it a good soaking, and I'm just going to wait for a minute and see what happens. It's given me a spatula to use to lift it. I will do a test on some metal weight to see if this strips the patina. I haven't got any with me at the minute, but I've got plenty of scrap brass out in the garden, so I'll go out and get some scrap brass in a minute, and I'll just apply some of this to the brass to see if it strips the brass. Or I'll even have a look if I got a piece of brass with a label on that I can scrape off. Anyway, let's have a look, see if that's done anything in a minute. So far we've no movement a minute, guys, so far, so we'll wait a minute. I'm going to apply just a little bit more, give it a good soaking. I'm doing this on a table so it's not going down onto my Persian rug either. So wipe the excess from around, don't want it going on the floor. It can't be that toxic because it doesn't say to wear gloves. And believe me, some of the acids and things we handle to do precious metal testing and that, they're toxic. So let's have a little look-see again there. The label's coming off. However, at this precise moment in time, it does stink as well. You can smell, I think it's got alcohol in it. Going by the smell, I'll have a look at the ingredients in a minute. But we've now got a similar problem to what you get when you wash the pieces off. You can see the square panel here where the glue is. Now this would be the test to see if it takes that off. And I want to still protect the Waterford mark. So I'll give that just a minute. It did come off a little easier than using soap and water. If I was to soak the vase in soap and water, the label just peels off anyway, no problem at all. But if you have other labels on the item, or you don't want the item cleaned, then I should imagine you can apply this to a cloth and dab it on to the area you want to remove, limiting the affected area. Well, that has made a difference. As you can see, there's no effort whatsoever, guys. That's taken the glue off. Now normally I'm scrubbing to get the glue off with a scourer. So, in theory, even if it's only for glass, I would give that product a thumbs up. There you go, totally removed. Let's see what the name of this product is then. Just says sticker remover kit. Removes stickers, tape, price tags and gum from hard surfaces. Doesn't say who made it. Just says sticker remover kit, guys. So they work. Now the question is, does it affect the patina on brass and copper and that? So I'm going to go and see if I can find a piece of brass with a label on now that I can clean and see if it does the same job without doing damage. Because even though it may not burn into the brass, if it cleans the patina off the brass, that is classed as damage in my eyes. So we'll see now. I'm going to go see if I can find a piece now to test. Okay, so first piece, I've got a real antique 1894 silver plate tankard. This is a shooting trophy, and as you can see there, the label is stuck on. So what I'm going to do is, first things first, is I'm going to have a go removing that and see if it damages the silver plate. As we know, many of us deal in silver and silver plate. So just applied a portion of that exactly the same as I was on the glass. So I'm going to give it a minute. There's a halfway update. You can see there it's lifting off, it's leaving the gum again, it's lifting off. So I'll keep going, guys. There we have the product. There, that's better. So there, you can see the label has been lifted here. I'm now going to run some of this over the area again for the gum. And leave it for just a minute to soak into the gum. Do you know what, guys? It's took the gum, it's took the label, and it hasn't touched the dirty silver plate, so it hasn't cleaned the silver up at all. So you could take the label off that silver or silver plate without affecting the patina, according to that. There you go. There's where the label was. Still little traces of a year where I've only done it quickly, but it hasn't touched the patina. So that's good to know on that. So if you haven't stripped the patina on silver plate, perfect for use on porcelains and glass. It comes with a warning, it may discolour plastics, fine. Now I've got a piece of brass, antique brass. Now I don't have a label on it, so what I'm going to do, just out of curiosity to see if it tarnishes the brass or cleans the brass up, I'm going to just put some on on a little bit, do experiment. So I'm going to put a bit on, leave it for a minute, wipe it off, see if it cleans the brass. Do it, leave it a bit longer and see if it cleans the brass. If it doesn't clean the brass, then obviously you'll lift the label up without cleaning the brass. So here's the thing. I'm just going to, you can see how much is pouring on there. And that's quite a substantial amount, guys. You can see it there, right there. So I can't obviously pick it up because it's like a liquid, it'll run off. So we'll leave that for just a minute and we'll see what happens. They said to leave it for a minute or two to lift the label. And in all honesty, it done a really good job on the tankard and it done a good job on the crystal vase. So, what have we got here? Directions for you. Warning. Contains alkanes, C11, C15. Does it say anything about? We have an irritant to skin, and there's me not using gloves. It may cause long-term effects in aquatic life and that, so obviously don't go putting this in your fish tank, guys. If you're buying a fish tank and you got a label, I suggest you use water. It can cause the skin to dry and crack, keep out of reach of children, blah blah blah, all the usual stuff. If you swallow it, get medical advice, but in all honesty, if you're stupid enough to drink that, then you need medical advice anyway. Anyway, I'm going to go on and give this a wipe. As you can see, it's still sat there, right there, guys, so. It hasn't affected the patina. Apart from the fact that it now looks wet, the colour is exactly the same. We have no clean patch. So it hasn't eaten into the patina, guys. You could use that on copper and brass. Now, I'm speaking from experience. I've had arts and crafts metalware or candlesticks, and there's nothing worse than having a clean square where you've gently removed that label, and then you sell them a candlestick and you have to tell them it's damaged because of that clean patch. That is just lifted labels off two pieces, and I've applied it direct onto the brass and it hasn't cleaned the brass at all. So in all honesty, I think I'd be confident enough to use that on a pair of candlesticks or something I wanted to sell. I'd certainly, at the moment, I'm happy with the testing I've done. I don't have anything else here at a minute I'd like to test with a label on. But I think that's pretty conclusive anyway, guys. Yeah, nothing else in the office here. It's got a label on it now. Right, there you go. There's the product. As you saw, it came into me for 50 pence. Had to try it. I'm forever struggling with paper labels. And it is a sticker remover kit, product number 151, okay? Give it a go, guys. Seems to be working for me. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Hopefully this video has helped you, because I genuinely do have a problem with labels and stickers. If you buy from auctions, they use the labels and they stick it on the stuff. Some of the better ones now use tie-on tags, which is brilliant. But a lot of the general auction houses then, run-of-the-mill auction houses, use stick-on labels, and trying to get them off the items to sell on is a nightmare. As opposed to, you go to an antique fair or car boot sale, they all use stick-on labels. So, get yourself some sticker remover, and it doesn't damage your product. That's a good experiment done, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it helps you. I would appreciate a like and a share. Don't forget to subscribe for further videos. You'll find us on eBay. Antiques Arena Clearance is our name on eBay. You'll find us on Facebook, Antiques Arena, and we have our own website, antiquesarena.com. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye for now.